RealBand has various drag and drop features for importing and exporting audio or MIDI. If you drag a track onto the drop station, you can choose which file type to export by dropping it on one of the four corners. Each corner represents one of the four file types: WAV, M4A, WMA, and MIDI. To export a track, click on the track number and drag it to the drop station. Drop it onto the file type that you want to export, and that corner of the drop station will light up orange. When the file is ready for export, the orange will change to green. Then just click and drag from the drop station out of RealBand to where you want the file to go, such as your desktop, a folder, or even into another audio program. Compressed files are best for internet use because the files are small. For example, sending a file to someone else with your email. But if your destination is another audio program, then WAV is the best option because it contains the raw audio data. Or in other words, you won't lose any fidelity like you would with a compressed file. If you have a MIDI track, then you can easily export a MIDI file, or you can render the MIDI into an audio file in any of these formats. And if you drag any track directly out of RealBand without using the drop station, then it will export the default format, in this case a WAV file. The default format is set here. Click on DAW plugin mode, and then click on Options for DAW plugin mode. Use this drop-down menu to choose the default audio format for exporting files. If you want MIDI tracks to automatically export as MIDI files and not render to audio, then uncheck this. You can also import files into RealBand by using drag and drop. For example, let's start a new project and drag these files back into RealBand. Here is the drums file. I will drag that onto an empty track. Notice that the audio starts at bar 4. That is because that is where I dropped the file. And if you zoom in, you will see that the audio starts right on the beat because snap to beat is enabled. In most situations, however, you will probably want the file to drop right at the beginning of the track. So, just drop the file onto the track name, and it will automatically be placed right at the beginning. The same is true for MIDI files. Drag it to a starting location, or onto the track name to place it at the beginning. And if you drag an audio file onto a MIDI track, like so, it will automatically change the track type to audio before the file is dropped.